Hello. In order to instill a consistency across the machines and environments, I've devised a method for documenting information taken from configuration files and the output of shell commands. Literally, any kind of information in or about the environment can be stored and queried using this approach. I focused on four principles in the creation of this architecture. The first one is the human does the least work possible. The second thing is I wanted to make something scalable. So the idea is this will work the same for 5 machines or 5,000. The third thing I tried to achieve was keeping it simple. There's very little to know about this system to be able to use it. And the last thing is it's bottom up. And by that, I mean the data itself drives the tree. So there's really no administrative knowledge necessary. You don't need to keep a list of machines or it breaks. You don't need to know something about it. It doesn't need to be updated except for the information coming from the environment that you're querying. So you don't need a master list, or it's not like Excel spreadsheet you have to keep up to date. So what I'm going to do now is present 4 quick videos or 4 quick steps, logical steps in the use of this system. And the first one would be to create some information. So I've written a simple shell script here. We're logged into the pre-production environment on Web 1 machine. And let's look at this simple shell script I wrote. It's got a function and it runs some commands. It prints out the network time protocol configuration, the password file where I get some information about the users on the account, the check config command so I can see what services are scheduled to run at different run states. And the last thing is an RPM query that tells me all the RPMs installed on the machine. So if we run this, we'll see, just prints out some information. So in order to use the system, you run it and you redirect it into a file. My file. You might put the date on it if it wasn't a demo. So now in my file, we have the information. And that's it for step 1. All right, well, I've copied the data from production here, and I'm going to process it. It's just the same as, let's take a quick look. And we can see that this is the exact same script produced. This data taken from each one of the machines across all of the production environment. So now what we're going to do is run this script I wrote called process results. This is the script. And what it does is it makes kind of XML. So what we do is we just tell it process it. We tell it which file name contains our stuff, and boom, it makes it form an XML. And then we said, let's see, we would save that using the same shell redirection load this RDF. There we go. And that is the second step. Okay, now we're on to the third step, where we're going to go and log into the database. You can see the URL right here, 172.17.146.49 colon port 8890. And let's see, it'll probably make me log in again. So it's running in the DTaas of my workstation. It's using the default login for this product. This is a RDF backend by OpenLink. I just installed it with 1 or 2 commands on Linux command line. It's completely by default. the login on this machine right now is set to DBA. Password is DBA. So what we do is go over here to link data. What's going on? Oh, I guess I didn't log in. So what we do is go over here to link data and upload, and you find the file that you had, that you produced, the XML file. This is it. And you upload it, but I've already uploaded it, so I'm not going to upload it right now. Again, now you just upload that file and it would get loaded. And now we're on to the fourth step, which is querying. So you come over here. Okay, let's get some queries. All right, now we're on to the last step, which is some queries. So let's try a query. We just went over here to the Sparkle. So we were previously at the upload. This is the upload. Click on Sparkle. That's the query interface. Let's go ahead and get those queries. So let's see, how many machines do you know about? See if I can figure out how to move this. Something like that. No. Let's see, how do you do it? Copy. All right, we're on to the fourth step. We were previously at this upload. We go here to the Sparkle interface and can run some queries. So let's say select star. Oops. These queries have been put in the documentation on SharePoint. Let's do a quick query to look at how many packages are installed on each machine. So we'd say for each machine, these are just variables, so it doesn't matter what I'm typing as a word. We just do count the number of packages as count in situations where you have a machine and this is just a property based on how I built the XML, contains that package, and let's group them by the machine. Let's see if that works. Run property. There we go. And as you can see, just get the right query in the window. You get the count of how many RPMs were installed on each machine in the environment. As you can see, or very few of the numbers match, and that's it.